Okay, we are ready right on time today. Uh, so take a few minutes to get settled and let people trickle in. Hmm. You have your tea or coffee. Feel free to bring it with you. I know first thing Wednesday morning is not always the easiest time of anything, a time of day, time of week. Hmm. But it's exactly because Wednesday morning is sometimes very challenging that I picked this time for this particular meditation, this particular focus for logic of the heart, um, to help make this time of day of week a little bit less hard. Mm. Okay, so pick a comfortable seat, or if you're gonna walk, or if you want to lay down, we're gonna do the Dhyana Mudra today, which you put sort of your fingers together and then your tips of your thumbs come together and it makes this kind of a curved shape. And you just hold it right at your solar plexus, letting your arms rest against your torso. And really, the position for your arms is going to be the same whether you're walking or sitting or laying down. And this mudra is, you see it a lot on Buddha statues. It's Dhyana is one of the eight limbs of yoga. It's a meditation concentration, right? It's the flow state concentration rather than the focusing your concentration. Um, Focusing your concentration is dharana, and dhyana is sort of staying in that flow state. But it's also about inner peace and enlightenment, and it just feels like there's a lot of chaos happening in my life and in the universe all right now. All right, we're gonna pause for a second because the Roomba wants to talk to us. Ah, hmm. All right. Like I said, lots of chaos going on. Um, so that's why I picked this one, is really the inner peace part of it for me felt appropriate. Um, so once you have yourself settled with the mudra or with any other thing that you want to do, because this is your meditation and you don't have to do what I'm telling you to do. You get to choose what you want to do. Uh, if you fall asleep, that's fine too. Um, when you're settled, think about how your week has gone so far. What's happened, the good things, the exciting things, the challenging, frustrating things, the upsetting things. And just kind of let it all replay in your memory. And then let it sort of be present with you and think about all of the things that you have to get done the rest of this week, the upcoming things. Things you have to do, things you are excited to do, things you're scared to do, things that are on the to-do list. Invite anything you forgot to put on the list to remind you about it. And when it's all of it is here with you, everything that's happened so far, everything upcoming for this week. And it's okay if it's hard to hold all of it at once. You can work with one bite-sized piece at a time if you need to. Or you can just work with the mudra itself. But bring it all into your consciousness. And then look inwards and find where in your body are you holding the energy behind all your thoughts and all your feelings about everything that's happened so far this week and everything that needs to be done or that is on your schedule, your plan for the rest of the week. And it might be easier to look in your heart region first. Or you might do a body scan from your feet to your head or your head to your feet. And just notice, once you find where it is, notice what kind of substance it is. Maybe it's a misty substance, maybe it's a more solid, maybe it has a size, a color. Maybe there's movement. Maybe one piece of it has one substance and another piece has a different substance. Just notice whatever it shows up as. And when you have a clear, detailed, multi-sensory image, put it outside of yourself. Maybe you imagine an offering platter or an altar in front of you, and you just move that. Maybe it looks like an abstract sculpture. Maybe it looks like something else and just put it on that altar. And let all the energy that it's representing move with it. Let the energy flow out of you as you move this thing out. When you feel that little breath of separation, to let you know that you've gotten it all the way out and it's staying out, because sometimes it wants to come right back in. Look inward again, see what arises now that you've separated from that first batch. Again, noticing what type of material it is, what type of colors or shapes it might have, movement, sound. And again, when it's fully formed, when you have all the details clear, place it on that same altar in front of you, that same offering platter. And let all the energy it's holding move with it so that it's all outside of you. Even if you really want to stay with this particular feeling, separate anyway. And when it's all the way separated, again, look inward and notice what comes next. Just observe whatever arises. Again, noticing what type of materials, colors, shapes, textures, movement, or sounds. And once again, place it on that altar or offering platter in front of you, letting all the energy it's holding move with it. And then look inward again and observe what arises this time. Maybe you get something similar to what you just put out. Maybe you get another layer that's completely different. And just continue repeating the observation, separation, observation, separation, until you get two things that are a slightly deeper or a bigger or a more detailed version. And when you find that more detailed or slightly bigger, slightly deeper piece, that's your self-check that you're in inner peace. And just let that deepened imagination, whatever it looks like for you, let it bring you this stability, centeredness, a brightness, this calm, clear state of consciousness, inner state. And then let that compassion like flow all the way into your physical body. And look back at what's happened so far in your week and see if you notice moments that could have been less difficult, or moments where it was exactly what needed to happen. Are you able to have a more compassionate, more objective understanding of how your week unfolded so far? And looking into the next few days, the rest of your week, are you able to have a calmer, more compassionate, more objective view of what needs to get done, what is the priority, what resources might you need in order to be able to accomplish all of your intentions. Are there relationships that maybe you have a new understanding for how to interact to bring more harmony into your week and less struggle and strife? And just notice what you notice, and feel free to take notes if you are a note taker. And maybe take some time to really feel how you feel inwardly when you're in this state of inner peace, this state of empathy, when you've gotten all those sympathies and antipathies, all the thoughts and feelings and everyday inner drama separated out. Maybe see if you can notice what that feels like inwardly, so that over the next week you can have that as a reminder when you have all these thoughts and feelings come up in the moment, right? You can do Logic of the Heart on your own, or with any of the guides and resources. There's an audio, like an audiobook, guided meditation that you can get from my website. And those difficult moments, you can clear out all of those thoughts and feelings and find that neutral, objective, but compassionate state of inner being, and know what is authentic to you, and find ways to bring your higher self into your everyday interactions. So that is this week's midweek rest and reset. I hope you feel rejuvenated. I hope you have greater clarity and calm, inner calm about your week, and maybe more energy than you had at the beginning to keep on doing all the things. I will see you next week.